back.
Welcome back.
We are back again for challenge number 4 of our reward day. Currently, the tribes are strolling on in. We have Coco, Wapoon, and Wayaya. We have Tawa, and here comes Lonan. Coming on in after our nice lunch break. Maybe not a lunch break for them, but they had a nice break at least. All right. Tribes are back in action. As a reminder to update y'all on the scores, Wapoon, our Pete's tribe, is currently in the lead with 10. Wayaya, orange, has 9. Tawa has 6, our yellow tribe. Coco, our purple tribe, has 5. And then Lonan has 0, our mint tribe.
5 for Coco and Lonan. Next challenge is called Stop, Drop, and Roll. Person is going to be your ball handler. Their first job is going to be to run down to the sand pit, dig in your designated area, and dig up a bag that has your tribe. The bag has rope from the bag itself to make it a little easier for you. So if you're digging and you feel a rope, pull on it because it's probably your bag. Once that person has their bag with the ball, they're going to bring it back. The other 4 people are going to be stationed at these planks, a pair on each one, and we're going to demonstrate what this looks like. So if you need to come a little closer to see, you can do that. So when they come back with the ball,
that's perfectly fine.
You're going to place it at either of the 2 dowels on the top. Your choice when you come back. The job of the first 2 people is to roll the ball down the plank, drop it through this hole like that. On these are marked transfer zones. The ball has to fall and land in that zone. The ball also has to fall through. You can't sit the planks one on top of the other to make it easy. It's got to be an actual drop. Once that is dropped, the people on the bottom need to maneuver the ball to touch this side and back down to touch that side. Once you've completed it, you now need to switch positions. Ball's alive the whole time. If it falls, at any point in time, you're reversing all the way back to your original positions and starting all over again. These people will repeat the process. They'll bring it, drop it, and then the bottom pair will touch both sides, and that'll be indicating victory. Your hands need to be not like that. They have to be at or behind the stopper, not up on top. The ball cannot touch your hand or your body or anything like that. That'll constitute a restart if you do that. Other than that, not a lot of rules. Any questions? Ask your tribe mates. So the first person will be fetching the ball, and then if it drops at any point in time, they're the ones that will replace it.
So we have Tawa, Coco, Wapoon back there, Wayaya, and Lonan. And if you did not hear John, what they're going to have to do is take a ball that they're going to find in the sand pit all the way down there. This is where I'm probably going to start. They have to dig, pull on a, once they find a rope, pull on a rope. They'll pull it back, they'll have a ball in it. They'll run back, and then the other 4 players will maneuver this ball from one end into that hole, drop down to the next board that's below it in a specific transfer zone, which you can see each board has these lines here. So that's that's the transfer zone. It has to land in that zone, and then the bottom board is going to hit that peg on the one end, and then go all the way over here, hit the pole on that end, and then they will transfer. They'll switch basically. So this board here that's on top will go to the bottom, and this one on the bottom will go to the top. And then they have to, sorry, my allergies are starting to act up. They have to repeat the process, but just with flipped boards basically. All right, I'm gonna go over to the sand pit. Also, so sorry if I'm sniffly this round. Again, my allergies are all of a sudden acting up and I can't stop sniffling. But we're gonna go over to the sand pit because the sand pit's very fun to watch. It's my mortal enemy, but it's still very fun. We got our challenge team over here, Lon and Javin, here to watch. And they are marked for each tribe so they'll know which one is their designated one, as Javin is displaying there. All right. I'm gonna take a seat. Get a nice view of this. I know what they are. Yellow. That's the peach. Purple.
I know this is blue.
Yep. And then the orange. Orange. Yep.
Watch orange and blue.
I'll watch these two and then Coco's free. Anything goes.
I'm like wondering if I'm colorblind because when I look at Lonan, I see mint. I don't see blue. Right? Okay. I'm like, Steven's in blue. I'm like, is it blue?
I think it's the closest thing to blue this year. So it's just easy.
That's fair. It's blue.
All right, any last questions? Survivors, ready? Go!
All right, so it looks like we're gonna have Dan, Nicole, Lee.
Five names right here. No throwing sand out.
Sand into the other zones.
So we have
You can't throw it into it. No throwing sand out of the pit.
Luke R has their ball for Wapoon. Have Luke M digging for Tawa. Dan digging for Lonan. Nicole digging for Wayaya. And Lee digging for Coco. Dan thinks it's a rope, but it's a root. Wayaya, Nicole has hers. The sand pit is a brutal, brutal element of these challenges. Luke M has them for Tawa. Lee still searching for Coco. Dan still searching for Lonan or Lonan.
Keep the sand in the pit.
Dan has his for Lonan. Lee still looking for Coco. Lee finally gets it for Coco. All five are now headed back to their tribes. The sand pit is a very, very excruciating and exhausting part to any challenge. It's brutal, especially since we did have some rain earlier today. I'm sure that sand was a lot harder to dig than normal. All right, let's go see where these guys are currently at. So it looks like Wapoon and Wayaya are already on that second part. Coco and Lonan are getting the ball out of the bag. Tawa just got their, oh, nope, they did not complete the transfer. Looks like Wayaya is finally doing, let me go over here. Yaya's doing their transfer,
Yaya, make
switching
the
it around.
next
Lonan starting to work.
switch. Now Boone switch it up.
You go a little bit lower.
Yaya on that last little stretch.
Coco switching it up.
All they have to do is get it over to this end to Kaylee, and they will win this round.
Nice.
Coco's zooming. Coco! Coco did their transfer super fast. Got first place this round. Yaya takes second. Coco was super quick on that. And we have Tawa, Wapoon, and Lonan. Again, if they drop, they have to start over completely. Lonan now doing the zoom method, trying to see how fast they can do it. Lonan confused about what their board placement had to be. They thought they got it. Tawa and Wapoon. Wapoon's doing their transfer of their board.
So this one's going to be slow. It's going to be like a slow transfer.
Tawa starting to do their board movement. They're switching it up as well. Lonan still kind of confused. The communication is confused. Wapoon gets third. Different method to getting cross boards, but they got it. Lonan trying to get their first win of the day. Lonan caught it. Lonan. Lonan almost had it. Tawa getting fourth. Lonan getting fifth once again. Lonan doesn't know that they are already finished. Smitty. Smitty also confused that the challenge was already over, but we got there. So for that, Coco got first place. Yaya got second. Wapoon got third. Tawa got fourth, and Lonan once again, fourth challenge in a row, got last place. So Lonan still has not been able to get on the board. We did hear some cheering from Coco, which was nice to hear, as I'm sure everyone can try and sympathize how they feel right now. But currently what's standing, you can go check on this board. I think they're going to update it. Sorry, I had to answer a question. So yeah. All right, so that was a quick challenge number 4, and we'll be back for challenge number 5 very shortly. See you later. Bye. Oh wait, I should give you a point update, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should do that before I leave. They're calculating the points right now. I'll give you that point update and then I will say bye. Yeah, Coco coming from the last team to retrieve their ball. They zoomed through that. Coco, yeah, going from the team that with the last ball. Got it first. They were zooming. I couldn't even catch it. They zoomed through that so fast. I thought when I was looking at them, they were still on their first lap, but they were not. So yeah, so currently, Wapoon and Wayaya are tied 12-12. Coco has 10. Tawa has 6. And again, Lonan still has 0. So we shall see if Lonan can get on the board next round. Hopefully they can. And see where everybody else will stand after this next challenge. Stay tuned, guys. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.